Hey everyone, I'm Seer the Healer, back again for another set of horoscopes for the week. This week I'm going to pull one general message that applies to all of my subscribers. Then I will pull one card for each of the different aura types, followed by an oracle card, one that will apply to you if you are an empath, meaning your solar plexus center is undefined, and another to apply to you if you are emotional, meaning your solar plexus center is defined. All right, so if you have any questions about that, hit me up on the network or shoot me a message in the comments and I will help clarify for you. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. We've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So this message is giving me vibes of the gate 3, which is a gate about difficulty at the start. It's about that struggle to get out of the cocoon. It's about pushing the noodle uphill. It's about trying to get that momentum going. Okay, so we're coming straight out of the full moon in Virgo yesterday, right into an 8 of Cups day. And I feel like last Sunday was 8 of Cups, but reversed. I didn't go back and rewatch that before I started. I probably should start doing that before I start doing these and do a little recap for myself. But we're starting out in 8 of Cups energy. So of course our cups are our emotional energy, our solar plexus energy, and it's going to be, I feel like this card is a suggestion of what type of energy you need to be looking at everything that comes to you from today. And by that I mean anything from the outside world, anything that approaches you, anything that comes in and invites you if you're a projector, or comes in and asks you questions if you're a generator. Like those things from the outside world that reach you, you're going to want to reflect on them and think about, what does it bring up for you? What do you automatically think that this is like? What do you automatically compare this to? What does this automatically remind you of, right? Because on Monday, you're in a 5 of Cups in the reverse energy. So both of these are about the energy of something that you need to let go of, right? These are it's a very similar energy of something indicating that there's some sort of a shadow work that needs to take place. And this week it does, it looks like, I don't want to say a false start, but it looks like a really rough start. Tuesday being a card of almost accomplishing, you know, of a struggle, a long journey, a long struggle, coming to an end. But then it's followed by Wednesday with the world in reverse. The world in reverse. And this is making me wish that this was one of my reading and Reiki type readings, so that I could check out the message behind the message, but I'm not going to do that here. We're just going to take these cards as suggestions for the type of energy that is going to be coming in from the outside world, that you are going to notice and feel in your aura on these days. These are not energies that you necessarily have to participate in, that you necessarily have to broadcast, that you necessarily have to own or accept as your own. It's just, I asked for, what are we going to be encountering this week? What do we need to know about? What do we need to watch for, right? So with this, we've got on Thursday, we've got our 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. And I look at the Pentacles as a very physical energy. It's a very root chakra type of energy. So for it to be in reverse, it's a need for you to ground, right? So I would even suggest that you make sure that you're doing a grounding technique, incorporating it into your routine, your morning routine on Wednesday, and then again on Thursday, maybe even Wednesday night in preparation for Thursday, to try and guard yourself and be prepared for this ungrounded, like missed opportunity type energy. And then again, with the 2 of Pentacles being in reverse, it's like a decision that you didn't make, and so it was made for you. With us looking at this ahead of time, and us also looking at this as though it is a suggestion for the energy that's out there, the energy that's going to be attempting to interact with us, we can take this 2 of Pentacles as an opportunity. You know what? I would say watch for this opportunity. Watch for the chance to make this decision on Thursday. If you're able to stay grounded in your own energy and in your own aura, and keep your energy separate from what is trying to impose on you from the outside world, and not be conditioned by that energy that's coming in from the outside world, then you might be able to actually take charge and make this decision for yourself. And then we're looking at Saturday, we're going into a hermit type energy. So with us having 2 trumps this week, we've got a 10 in the reverse, and we've got some cups energy in the reverse. I could see this as being some really hard energy to work with this week. Depending on your personal chart, this would definitely be a good time to look at your personal chart against the transits for this week, and just see what you're in for. I know last week we had an emotional channel that was defined by planets. We had a willpower channel that was defined by planets. I have not looked ahead to see what is going to be coming up this week, but I would be more than happy to look at what's coming up for you personally. Just hit up my website for a personal horoscope, and I got you. All right, so now we're going to look at your personal design type. Right. 17 opinions. I feel like I've gotten this one every week so far. Anyway, this is an Ajna gate. So it is about mental processing energy, right? It is about taking in information and cataloging it and processing it and understanding it and then forming an opinion from that information. It also has sort of an aspect of wanting to make sure that information is factual, so that when you do open your mouth to share that opinion, if you do open your mouth to share that opinion, that you're doing it from a place of truth and something that is, you know, can be proven, and that you know, backed up with facts, right? Because you don't want to tell anybody wrong. I'm looking, I feel like this energy is likely to show up on Friday. It could also be a Monday energy. So you might actually encounter something having to do with this type of energy tomorrow. Whether you have it defined in your design or not, it could be an interaction with someone who has this gate defined. So when I pull these gate cards, it's good to look and see if you have this gate or if you have the harmonic gate hanging. Then you are going to likely experience it stronger than someone who does not have that gate. If you do not have that gate or the gate that connects to it, then you are likely to encounter someone who does, who is operating from that gate. So it might be someone who interferes in something that you're doing and interjects their opinion. You know, why are you doing that? Why would you do that? Why would you do it that way? You know, we usually do it this way because blah 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 blah, you know. And you're like, did I ask you? You know, something to that effect. But being a projector, it could, you know, say for instance you have this gate, then it might be a situation where you understand what somebody is doing and what they're doing wrong and how what needs to take place in order to fix it, you know, and you need to utilize this energy in order to determine how to say what you need to say in order to make sure that they are open to hearing it. You know, being a projector, you might want to just kind of linger and hang around and see if they ask you before you say, that's upside down, you know. Because, you know, as a projector, it's not going to be received the same way as it would be from a generator or from a manifesting generator or from a manifestor. All right. So now I'm going to pull 2 oracles. One is going to be for my empath projectors. That's this first one. You know, you're an empath projector if your emotional solar plexus center is undefined. So it's white, not colored in. Whale and Orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. This card always reminds me of Ralph Smart. All right, so I feel like that's, it's gotta be emotional energy. It's diving deep into emotional energy with someone. That could be something that takes place today or tomorrow, because those are our days of cups energy this week. It could also be alone time, reflective alone time on Saturday, depending on your surroundings and what you decide to do, what you feel you need this week. All right, so this next oracle I'm going to pull for my emotional projectors, meaning you have your solar plexus center defined, which would be your inner authority. I am kind. So that to me says that there is going to be a moment where either someone interferes with what you're doing and you have an opportunity to take a moment and choose your words carefully with this person, or or not. Or you are going to be placed in a situation where someone is accusing you of being unkind, you know, and maybe it's something that happened a while ago that they're bringing up, and they're like, oh, you didn't have to, you know, say that like that, or you didn't have to be that way, or da 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 da. And this card is here to remind you of who you actually are, regardless of how they see you. All right, so those are the two ways that I could see this card being necessary for you. Either way, just keep that as a mantra for the week and remember that. And if you want me to look at your personal chart against the transits for the week, I will be more than happy to do that. Just go to my website and order an AURASCOPE, and I'll do that for you. Otherwise, you can either leave me a comment or hit me up on the network if you have any questions, and I will get right back with you. I'll see you next week.